My books are falling left and right next to me. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. Welcome to BOOKMAS Day 2. That's not true. It's Day 3. If you don't know, BOOKMAS is a fun little thing in December. It's more commonly known as Vlogmas, but because I'm a book channel, I'm gonna do a BOOKMAS. So a lot of people I've seen are posting one video a day all of December. I can't possibly do that, so I'm doing it like every 3 days, one new video about Christmas or books, or relate both of them together. For today's Vlogmas video, BOOKMAS video, whatever it is I'm doing, for today's video I will be just chatting through some holiday book recs and also holiday books that I haven't read yet, but I think we should all read because they just seem so good and cute and cozy, and I want to share them with you. So welcome to Day 3. Let's talk about some holiday books. I'm going to alternate between books I've read and books I haven't read, and we're kind of gonna go quick because I have a lot of them. So let's get started. This is a completely unplanned video, so we'll see how it goes. And I'm just picking up books at random behind me. First book, A Merry Little Me Cute by Julie Murphy and Sierra Simone. Spicy plus-size romance book revolving around a Christmas Hallmark type movie. Very family-friendly movie. I've read this, gave it like 4 stars, really good. And this is about this porn star. She is plus size and she kind of wants to try out a different type of movie. So she gets cast into a Christmas movie for the Hope channel, which is a very clean and family-friendly channel, so it's a challenge for her. She's used to making spicy movies, but now she has to make a family-friendly one. She's in the movie with her childhood crush, Nolan, and there's a lot of tension because they want to keep it family-friendly offset too, so that it doesn't like interfere with their movie. It's really good, really entertaining. And I mean, Sierra Simone and Julie Murphy are just like the perfect duo for books. Like one of them is like super steamy and spicy, the other writes books about like female plus size amazing characters. Together is perfect. Now for a book I haven't read but I really want to, The Christmas Cafe by Eliza Evans. Do I need to say more? Just the title, The Christmas Cafe. There's cookies on the cover. It's adorable, and I think this is about like saving a cafe. That's just exactly my... There's recipes: chocolate cake, Graham's peppermint mocha mug cake, marshmallow cream buttercream, chocolate ganache. Stop. If there's one thing I like more than romance books with recipes at the end. I'm reading this so soon. I need to. It's really short too. Quick holiday read. Come on. I think you should read this too. I don't like the books I haven't read. I can't tell you if it's good. I can only tell you what it's about briefly, so you can see for yourself if you might like it. Next, a book I've read last year, holiday romance, and I'm kind of quite sure that the author is coming out or comes out with another holiday romance book, and this one's called Holiday Romance. Come on. And this one is about, I think, 2 best friends. They have been friends forever, and then they don't live at the same place. They live like far apart, but every year, once a year, for the last 10 years, they spend 7 hours together on the same flight because they're from the same place, but they don't live at the same place. So they spend once a year 7 hours together so they can catch up and just all that. But then I think this one, there's like a layover and like something. They can't make it on time. The clock is ticking. They have to take taxis, planes, boats, trains. That is the chaotic Christmas where they realize there might be more to their friendship. So it's so cute. I think I read this in a reading vlog. Can't remember like if that reading vlog is any good, but I remember liking this a lot. Oh my gosh, these 2 books are like the same. Look at the spines, the font. Alright, another book I haven't read, but I did mention in a book haul though. It Happened One Christmas by Chantel Gurtin. Pretty sure I saw the first line of this. Zoe Andrews lives and breathes Christmas. She loves everything about the season. And I bought it in that one line. But then it does say that she directs a bunch of holiday movies, and now she gets the chance to bring her own script to life. So she gets to write a movie, not just direct it. Ooh, Quebec!
That's like so close to me.
I live in a very small town, in a very small province. So I never get books where like my town or province is mentioned. It's not mentioned in this one, but the province next to mine is pretty cool. I never read synopsis, and I should. I would just be like that much more excited about a book. All right, next book. I have read this one. Kiss Her Once for Me. Alison Cochrane is just a genius at writing queer books. There's not one book from her I will not read. Like, she comes out with a book, I grab it, I read it. Okay, and this is about a second chance romance between like a single night of like adventure. So this is a second chance romance between two women that met on in December, like on a day in December, and they had like one night of like magic adventures. They didn't like fall in love, but they kind of did. Like, it was a very meaningful night, and then they don't see each other for like a year, and then there's a marriage of convenience between a guy and our main character Ellie. But turns out that the guy that she's conveniently marrying, I don't think they're married, but it's like a engagement, turns out to be the brother of the girl she hooked up with. And it takes place around Christmas time. There's a lot of depth into the characters. I love this book. I love this book so much. I think you should read it. I really think if you're gonna read any book in this list, let it be this one. Like, I remember all the feelings I felt during this book. This is how you know. Well, this is how I know a book really marks me and will stay with me forever. Like this one, mwah, so good. I loved it so much. A book I have not read, Christmas Baggage. I saw that book last year and I didn't purchase it. And then it was like January and I saw it again and I was like, ah, I forgot about that book. And I told myself I was gonna get it for like next Christmas. So I got it, and now is next Christmas. I have no idea what this is about, but I know it's like a Christmas series, like a Christmas standalone series of a bunch of romances. I think they're standalones. But all of them are like Christmas related. So perfection. I love this. This I think takes place in London because of like the telephone booth, and that's my only hint. But if there's one thing she has learned in England, it's that not all Englishmen are created equal, because this guy is turning out to be a real pill. So Claire is determined to change her luck this Christmas. She's taken time off from her flower shop and she follows her friend to London, ready to enjoy all things England. Frost-covered flowers, the frozen green hills, bright red telephone boxes, festive Christmas markets, and the men. She's enjoying it all. And then there's her friend's cousin, Liam, is super attractive, swoony in English, but he's also a super jerk. And now she has to spend every single minute with him. He has a Darth Vader / Malfoy personality. She has enough Christmas baggage to deal with, so why would she ever add a swoony Englishman to the mix? You guys have no idea how much I just want to read all of the Christmas books. Every time I read a new synopsis, I'm like, reading this soon, I'm reading this soon. But there's so many books and not enough time. I can't, but I'll do my best to read as many as I can, even if that means only reading Christmas books in December. I said it. I might. That sounds really cute. Like, this is giving me like holiday romance vibes. Not necessarily, it's not the same plot at all, but it's giving me that type of like cozy, fun romance book in vacation, you know, like planes and trips. Okay, next book I have read, and I'm gonna go really quick about this one because I read it like 2 or 3 years ago. It's been a while, but I saw it on my shelves and I thought I would add it to the mix. The Holidays by Christina Lauren. This is like a time loop situation, and I remember really liking that. And it's I think it's like they go at the cabin and then it like the day keeps going, keeps starting over, and I really like time loop stories, so I recommend this one. I don't remember what I gave it for a rating because it's been so long, but I know I really liked it. If I had time I would probably reread it, but it was really good, so I recommend. Next book I have not read, The Mistletoe Motive, and this is actually one of my book club books for the month, and those are all linked down below if you want to join them, by the way. So this is a novella by Chloe Liese, who wrote some very popular books that you might know. I've heard really good things about this, really good, so I'm excited to read it. Since it's a book club book, it's like priority. And there's also a library on the cover, like, oh, there's a bookstore. It's a bookstore. He loves the holidays, she loves them, she's full of festive cheer. Besides unreasonably seasonal names, the only thing Jonathan I cannot talk anymore. His name is Jonathan Frost. kind of Christmassy, so it's funny that he hates Christmas. And Gabriella, the only thing they have in common is a healthy dose of mutual contempt and also the same place of employment in the bookstore. However, the store owner is that they are in a very financial, not fun state. So like the bookstore might close. Is this a saving the bookstore book? They strike a bargain. Whoever has more sales in December gets to stay on in the new year. The loser will resign. So one of them can stay. But do we think that the bookstore is going to be saved and they can both stay? Maybe. I love the like saving the cafe or saving the bookstore type of story, but this kind of like has like a new spin on it. Like it's not necessarily saving the bookstore, it's like fighting to keep your job at the bookstore. A book I have read, Faking Under the Mistletoe. I think this is like a workplace romance. Olivia is the human embodiment of Christmas cheer, and then she kisses her boss at a Christmas tree lighting in front of his ex-girlfriend. Yes, it's fake dating, of course, faking under the mistletoe. I don't remember books a lot, so I need to read the back. So they fake date, and then she realizes she has feelings for him. And it's really cute. I remember there's like a secret Santa thing in here, and they pick each other or something like that. It's so cute. I really recommend this. Probably give this like 4 stars. I feel like I did. And there's secret Santas, ice skating, holiday trivia, Christmas themed bar crawl. It's so Christmassy. I love this book. I need to see if this author has more of these books. The Holiday Swap. I read this also like 2 years ago. It's been a while, but this involves a swap between twins. One of them has to take the place of her sister, who is like a really good baker and is going to be in a baking show, and then the other one needs to switch places with her sister, who is responsible for a bakery. I can't remember why they need to switch. Oh yeah, the one that's on the baking show for some reason loses her taste and smell, so she says, "Hey twin, can you take my place?" And of course there are boys involved. They switch places and like, oh my god, yeah, this was so fun. It says it's like Gilmore Girls meets The Parent Trap. The cozy holiday rom-com you crave. I wanted to befriend the twins, throttle the villains, fall in love with the heroes, and bake up some sourdough. There's a lot of sourdough in this. This book made me discover sourdough. I did not know that was a thing before. Alright, next book is what I haven't read, but I saw last year. It came out so close to like Christmas that I didn't pick up. Oh, this back cover is so cute. Anyways, I got it this year. Literally came in the mail like 2 days ago. But it is a novella called Set the Record Straight. Queer holiday novella. Fake dating, childhood friends to lovers, bisexual awakening, holiday romance. It is really short. It's holiday. And it's from Hannah Bonham Young, who wrote Out on a Limb and Next of Kin. Those 2 books are just like, they're really hyped up. So I'm thinking her novella is also gonna be good. And it's Christmas. Okay, this is the last book that I've read on this list. And I probably think about this book once a week. Love Light Farms by B.K. Barson. To be able to experience this again for the first time. This is about saving a Christmas tree farm. And she enters a contest with an Insta famous influencer because with the publicity and also the $100,000 cash prize, she might be able to save the tree farm. But the one problem, make the farm seem like a romantic destination for the holidays. She lied on the application for the contest saying that she has a boyfriend. So now she has to fake date her best friend Luca in this Christmas tree farm. This book, remember it and buy it and read it. It's so good. You know what I said about Kiss Her Once for Me? Same thing goes for this. If you're gonna read any book from this list, let it be this one and Kiss Her Once for Me. Those 2 are superior books. 5 stars. No, infinity stars. I gave infinity stars to this. That means like 5 isn't enough. Now we're left with books that I have not read. So let's go through them quickly. Just like magic. I'm pretty sure this is about, there's like a record player that goes backwards and it conjures a holiday spirit in the form of a charming and handsome man. Sounds so magical. And I'm pretty sure this is my friend Desiree's book for one of her book clubs. So you might want to check that out too. I'll link it down below. All I Want for Christmas. This is a like a singing show, country singing show, I think. And 2 people are put together for a duo, and then fans are like, oh my gosh, they have chemistry, put them back together, and then they like kind of like fake a relationship on the show, but they literally cannot stand each other. So Christmas fake dating between enemies. Next, The Christmas Fix by Lucy Score. He's going to save Christmas just to spite him. I'm thinking another enemies to lovers thing. And it's about saving Christmas, which I love. I've said this so many times. Anything to do with like saving something in a Christmas setting. Oh, and it's spicy. It is spicy. I know Lucy Score like promoted it recently, saying that it was really spicy. So I don't know exactly what it's about, but spicy Christmas. And it matches my shirt. Next I have Duke Actually. There's like a royal wedding, or not a wedding, but it was supposed to be, or they were like involved, but then he is dumped by a princess. And then he goes to New York to meet a prospective bride, but he has no interest in. But he meets Danny in the city. She's a professor and he is determined to befriend her before their best friends marry in a wedding. It's a bit confusing, but like there's a best woman and men of honor, I guess. It's like about a wedding they're involved in, but anyways, takes place in New York. I like that. Christmas in New York's like the best, but I haven't been able to experience that yet. And our last book is actually the sequel, well, standalone sequel to the first book we talked about in this video. This one's called A Holly Jolly Ever After by Julie Murphy and Sierra Simone. And this one is about a steamy tape getting leaked, and the guy that's in that tape is going to be starring in a sexy Santa biopic for the Hope Channel. Oh, and the Hope Channel I think now is a little less families friendly. And that's really all I need to know about this. I really like the first one that I talked about. I'm hoping to also like this one. And this was $20. As you can see, let's try to get this off. This one, indigo stickers are the best. So those were a bunch of books I think you should read, or that I will most likely read. There are so many other Christmas books that I just don't have right now that I want to read. There are too many. Okay, I just need to like prioritize. But if you have any holiday recommendations that you want to send my way, that would be perfect, because I'm always on the hunt for them. And if you've read any of these books, let me know what you thought. I would love to know that too. If you made it to the end of the video, comment down this emoji. I hope you're enjoying Vlogmas so far. Bookmas, I mixed them up. So I hope you're enjoying it so far. I really am. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have a wonderful day after watching this. And I will see you in the next one. Bye! I also have links down below if you want to follow me on some socials.